What's good, YouTube? We back in the basketball trenches with some more good content, and today we got another banger. All right, well, I just want to put it out there that the king has spoken. LeBron James has spoken. The king dissected it right, as you guys can see. LeBron James recently dropped a little post the other day, basically brilliantly, quote unquote, explaining how the NBA has changed ever since he first entered the league. And for those who don't know, LeBron James has been in the NBA since what, the 2003 2004 season. He got drafted alongside the players like Darko Milicic and Carmelo Anthony, for those who don't remember. And I think Darko Milicic got drafted as in the first round that year, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy, crazy, crazy year. And 20 years later, we are here. 20 years later, the NBA, 20 years later. And he's right. So much things has changed. The game has evolved so much. Everybody shoots a three-pointer now. I was just playing ball with my nephews up the hill in the basketball courts the other day, and none of them know how to do a layup. So I pretty much had to show them how to do a proper layup, like off the finger roll, like a fillet. A layup to them is a floater from the free throw line, and a regular bucket to them is a three-pointer. It's crazy, bro. The game has evolved so much, but let's see what LeBron James had to say. I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay up to date on all content and stay plugged in like an extension cord. Let's get right into it. All right, shout out Fadeaway World, more than sports. I love Fadeaway World because they always come in with the sauce, the good articles and stuff like that. LeBron James brilliantly explains how the NBA has changed since he first entered the league. LeBron James agrees that the NBA has changed a lot since he got drafted in 2003. LeBron James says the NBA had low possessions when he was drafted. Very few players attempted to pick and roll, and the most common play to run was to throw the ball in the post. LeBron James has adapted to these changes over the years to remain one of the best players in the NBA. As you guys all know, and for those who don't know, LeBron James has dramatically increased his skill from the post. He wasn't too much of a post player, but over the years and I guess throughout time and him realizing his size and his strength and his scoring ability, he's become a better post player. So I won't say that they wasn't putting the ball in the low post, because you still have players like Dirk, Yao, Zach Randolph, players like that who go work the low post, like on some real, let's get jiggy, like, I mean, shimmy, shimmy, bang, bang. He was just late to it, if you ask me. But even still, though, the game has changed so much. LeBron James was drafted into the league in 2003 in the 2003 NBA draft. The Cleveland Cavaliers selected the 18-year-old prospect with the first overall pick. Now, 20 years later, James is still one of the best players in the league. But the key reason behind James' success in the NBA is his ability to adapt his game. Like I said, LeBron James shared his thought process on the same during the February 2023 interview with legendary coach Mike Krzyzewski. I think that's the infamous college coach. When I came into the game, it was very low possessions, James said. It was not many pick and rolls. It was the big forwards as in it was Shaq, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan. Malone was still in the league. I forgot to mention Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. They worked the post extremely well. They was like, throw the ball into the post, everybody kind of stand still, let the big work. And if it's a double, kick it out, swing. That was kind of the game. And that's facts. That's all facts. I believe in that 100%. Because if you analyze the game for what it was, once these players got the ball in the low post, they was instantly creating space on the outside wings. Right? And then Mike D'Antoni came to Phoenix. Steve Nash gets there, and it became how many possessions and how many threes we can get out. Run it to the corners. So I had to adapt to that. Steve Nash, one of the most craftiest point guards to play the game. Now, LeBron James is on point. I ain't even gonna lie, he is on point. James added that the arrival of Stephen Curry changed everything. And then a young kid by the name of Steph Curry entered the league, and it became pace and space, and they started to value the game of analytics. What gets lost in transition is basketball IQ. He's not lying. James has essentially adapted to the new changes in the game of basketball 3 times in his 20-year-long career in the NBA. What's amazing is The fact that he has still remained an elite player in the league and won 4 NBA championships in his career, it just goes to prove that James is a generational talent. And we may never see a player like him in the league for decades. I mean, listen, man, Cavs, Heat, Lakers, 3 different championships, 3 different teams. I ain't even going front. Your boy he's a baller. The greatest to ever do it, if you ask me, in my opinion. I was never a LeBron hater. I'm a LeBron fan, and I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I 100% agree with this take, how he had to evolve his game over the years. LeBron James is ready for year 21. LeBron James hinted at potentially retiring from the NBA after the Los Angeles Lakers were swept by the Denver Nuggets in the 2023 Western Conference Finals. However, after weeks of confusion, James announced that he will not retire from the NBA and will return to the Lakers for the 2023-2024 NBA season. Here's the interview with Coach. We're not going to get into that. 23 minutes long, though, but great take from LeBron. I mean, the game has changed so much over the years, and Stephen Curry changed everything. Like I said, I was just with the Jits up the block playing ball. These are 12, 13-year-old kids, and all they know how to do nowadays is shoot threes. And it's crazy because growing up, for me, it was the complete opposite. It was driving the ball, physical contact, get the ball to the basket, lay it up, never settle for the 3. The 3 was the last resort. And now it's the first option, especially when teams is down now. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, LeBron James definitely had to adapt his game. He had to adapt his game from playing against the likes of Dirk, from playing against the likes of Tim Duncan, Stephen Curry. Like, that's his worst enemy. You could say his name 4 or 5 times. He really had to change his game up to meet each of those playing styles. It's crazy, bro. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. I want y'all to drop a comment. Let me know what y'all feel about this one. And like I always say, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's the Basketball Trenches. Let's get it.